What's up, YouTube? Syntax here with your Riven combo video. This one is going to be mostly about the fast combo. I'll talk about, getting more intricate combos like R2 flash or ER flash, things like that, and all the animation cancels and the advanced tips and tricks. I'm going to keep this video strictly about quick comboing. So to make sure you guys are doing the quick combo using the base Riven stats, you want to run Guardian, take Fawn of Life, Bone Plating, and Unflinching, and then come to Inspiration. You can grab Magical Footwear and Cosmic Insight because we have max CDR. And then you want to just make sure you take double offensive, so Adaptive Force, and then whatever for the last line. But ideally you want no stats to support your attack speed to make sure that you're executing this combo properly. So main reason I'm doing this video is I feel like there's not enough Riven content out on the Riven main subreddit or YouTube alone. Adrian kind of doesn't upload any more guides. You have to go to the stream to kind of find out anything like matchup analysis or even just how to even play Riven. There are a lot of content on her, but it's really outdated. It's good to have updated material. So when you come into the practice tool, you want to toggle all these. So Invincible Towers, Tower Fire, and Minion Spawn. And you want to turn your cooldowns on. So I'm gonna go over my settings really briefly because that was a part of what was requested. So going through my settings, I have quick cast on everything. My normal cast is actually set to shift. So you'll see here that normal cast is set to shift. The only thing with Riven that you can normal cast is your R2, which is the Wind Slash. So you don't even have to set it to quick cast. Those are just my settings. Everything else is pretty much the same. I do use target champions only. I'll talk about that in the other video because it has so much application. I recommend that to everybody, literally. And if you do end up using target, if you do end up using target champions only, I use the toggle. Some people like to hold down a button, but I feel like the toggle is much easier, but to each their own, right? So target champions is pretty much the only thing that I use that you would find different than anybody else. And then my interface just to show you my cursor scale, stuff like that. I don't know why people care for it, but I think it's all the same. And my mouse speed, I have it up relatively high. And I play with 1600 DPI on my mouse, so I kind of just move it and I'm already somewhere. All right, so I'm gonna go to the mid lane just to have clarity for the video. I'm gonna use two dummies to show pretty much the combos that you'll be executing. So going from here, you want to level yourself up to 3 to give access to all your abilities. Now, the only thing that'll make these damage totals different, so like you see DPS, total, and last hit. The last hit just shows you how much damage the most recent hit did before the white bar disappears. And the DPS is how much damage per second, and the total is how much damage you overall did. So going from here, the only thing that can change your total damage is whether or not you have your passive ready. So like I auto attack Q here and you see it does 65, and now that I have one stack of my passive, I auto attack Q here and it does 75. It deals about 10 damage more with no items and being level 3. So I'm gonna show you again now that I have no passive on the same one that has 75, auto attack Q, and it drops down to 65. Just to give you guys some clarification on why your numbers might be different, or it might make you feel like you're doing it wrong. So going into the basic auto attack Q or just the fast combo with Riven, what you want to do is take it piece by piece. I jumped into it just kind of thinking, oh, I got a fast combo, it's in the name, I got to try and do this as fast as possible, when that really is not the case. So what I did to actually secure this technique is pretty much I'll just do one portion of the auto attack Q and then try and move on from there. So a standard auto attack Q might look like that from a regular Riven player. I'll show you guys again. Just auto attack Q, trying to cancel that Q as fast as possible. When you have to add a movement command after the Q. So here's one more time with just auto attack Q, how it may look for most people. And sometimes it can even get as slow as that. But it's all depending on how you react to the auto attack. So For me, what I did was I auto attack Q. I tried to get the sound right when I hear the auto attack, and I do it on this one with the passive. You see it's 75, and you can get really fast with this. Like you see 2265 is the highest I've ever gotten with no items. So I feel like that's the fastest that I can do it, and I have 22 ping, which is extremely good, and I'm sitting on just about 200 frames, 250 frames in average in game. So going into the actual fast combo, when you auto attack Q, you want to insert a movement command. You can click behind the enemy, atop, below, even behind Riven if you would like. All of those work as long as the movement command is inserted. So I'll show you what auto attack Q would look like if you were not to cancel it. Auto attack Q, auto attack Q. Now, if I were to add a movement command, you'll see a big difference in the DPS. You see it went from 181 on this one, and that's 121 down there. And the only reason the total damage is different is because the passive wasn't ready. So you can see that it's a big DPS increase, and it can really turn the tides of a fight if you were to master this skill. So there's more application for the quick combo as well. It doesn't have to be canceled with the Q. You can also cancel it with your W. So like auto attack Q, W. You see it's kind of clunky, kind of slow. Auto attack Q, W. The reason why this DPS is higher is because I had I did my auto attack faster. Like I did auto attack Q faster than I did on this one. So I'll show you auto attack Q, W. It's pretty fucking slow. And now if I insert the movement command as if I was fast comboing, I can get my W out quicker. So auto attack Q, W. You see, it comes out a lot quicker. 233 is what I got for DPS on that one. 251, and you can see it's just getting faster and faster. So as long as you insert that movement command and then press W, you can get some really nasty damage off. And one thing about your W, you can actually auto attack them afterward, and that auto attack is guaranteed. Even though the stun is 0.75 seconds, you can actually, by time you're level 6, you'll be having just around 0.75 attack speed, making it a lot more smoother. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to level 6 and show you guys. Yeah, not only did the damage increase, but it's a lot smoother just because the auto attack is a lot faster, going from 0.65 to 0.71. So auto attack W, bam, I get the same values, which means I'm pretty much doing it as quick as I can. So for finishing your fast combo, you essentially just want to throw the same auto attack Q and then the movement cancel and repeat it. So you're essentially just doing that 3 times. So for me, it was a lot easier when I took it one step at a time, just doing auto attack Q and then adding the movement command and then trying to repeat that process. And after I got the auto attack Q down, it became easy to replicate it. So looking at this, I have auto attack Q, auto attack Q, auto attack Q. You see, it comes out pretty quickly. I got the same value that time, no way. Oh, I canceled the auto attack. So what made me cancel that auto attack there is that I clicked the dummy rather than clicking, you know, off and inserting the movement command. I inserted an attack command, and that does not work. You have to click off the enemy. You have to, or you're just gonna get locked into that Q animation and you won't be able to cancel it. So yeah, I'm getting 157 average on these. So going from there, you can do some fancy stuff like auto attack Q, movement cancel into RW, because you can cancel your R with your W. So here's what that'll look like. Just auto attack Q. Oh shit. Hold on, bro. Yeah, there we go. Stuff like that. And that's an easy way to engage, but Normally, me personally, I don't engage with my damage if I'm gonna R. You know, if I'm gonna all in, I'm gonna all in with all my damage. But sometimes you can kind of bait out a fight that way, because you might not expect your damage to be so high, or the enemy might not either, and that gives you an opportunity to kind of just all in right then and there. I know one matchup I use this combo in a lot is the Darius matchup. So like when he throws out his Q, I Q inward and auto attack him, and then I RW. Or if he does pull me, like, you know, he just pulls you and he tries to engage, I just immediately press RW. I start off with my OT and my damage, and he's stunned. So if he's in his Q animation, after he tries to pull, he'll get locked into it, and I'll normally end up dodging it because I'll already be close to him. So here's the auto attack Q movement cancel into RW. I'll show you guys one more time. So you see it's pretty quick, 196, and then I'm gonna show you what it would look like if I were to just kind of do it all without trying to cancel anything. You see it's 173. And here's it again. 249 that time, but that's because my OT was on, giving me more damage. But you can see that, you know, it's a big difference in DPS. Just you're able to act quicker, and you can do a lot more things like, you know, cancel into another quick combo. It's really quick damage, guys. These are things you want to pick up on before you even start taking Riven into rank, because if you can't even fast Q, it's no point in even playing this champion. You might as well just go play Aatrox or something, honestly. So that's it for the fast Q video. If you guys have any questions, or if you feel like I didn't explain things enough, drop a comment below letting me know. I will gladly go through this video again and try and make it more informative for those who didn't understand. I really feel like there's not enough Riven content on the subreddit or YouTube, or just updated material for this champion. So make sure you guys let me know if you need help, because I am willing to put the time and the effort to make sure you guys get this. So again, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.